Hello everyone and welcome to my pro tournament results rundown for this past week of the LoLeSports scene. My name is NormStorm and I'll be your guide on every region across the globe. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. Starting off as per usual with our North American LCS, week 5 is now finished, with our teams winning both of their matches being Phoenix 1, Dignitas, TSM and COG. For the overall standings, there is quite a bit of shuffling, more notably FlyQuest moving down 2 positions, bumping up TSM and Phoenix 1, and Fox moving down 3 positions, bumping up Immortals, COG and Dignitas. For our player of the game standings, we've got Dardoch and Moon at the very top, followed by High, Impact and Sven Skaren, and then Jensen. Now for our North American and European Challenger Series, starting off in NA we had E United beat Team Gate, Temple Storm and the Big Gods Jackals tying, and Goldcoin United beating Delta Fox. For the overall standings, E United holds sole possession of first place, while there is now a big 3-way tie for second between the Jackals, Goldcoin and Temple Storm. E United have secured a playoff spot, while Team Gates are out of playoff contention. For Europe, we had Schalke 04 beating Fnatic Academy, with ties between Millennium and Team Kinguin, and Paris Saint-Germain and Misfits Academy. For the overall standings, things are the same, but with Schalke securing a playoff spot, and Fnatic Academy being kicked out of the big tie for second place. Now for the European League Championship Series, our teams boasting positive win rates were G2 and Misfits in Group A, and Splice and H2K in Group B. For the overall standings, our positions remain static, while for our player of the series standings, Yankos remains in first place, while all of the players with 2 titles are Febivin, Hillisang, Ignar, Kakao, Perks, Vizichachi, Wonder, and Sven. For our God region of Korea, for this week of the LCK, the 2 teams going undefeated were MVP and SK Telecom T1. For the overall standings, we once again have a tie for first between KT and SKT, while Samsung is no longer tied for third with Longzhu. Jin Air no longer being tied for 8th with Rox Tigers, and MVP in Africa trading 5th and 7th place. For our MVP point standings, we've got Score in first place with 600 points, Faker, Haru, and Max tied for second, with all of the players being tied for 5th being Bless, Deft, Expession, Prey, Crown, and Marin. And in our very first match of this week, we had MVP beating KT Roaster to claim one of the 2 current World Championship belts. This is why you banned Camille. And for the second highest skilled tournament in the world, so Korea's Challenger Series, LOL, our 3 teams going undefeated were CJ Entus, iGaming Star, and Ever8 winners. For the overall standings, things are pretty much the exact same with the exception of iGaming Star and BPZ trading 5th and 6th place. Now going on over to China, we've got another week down in the books for the LPL, where our teams doing good were Royal and OMG in Group A, and Road Elite and EDG in Group B. For the overall standings, we saw quite a bit of shuffling, where our playoff teams are currently Royal, Invictus, LGD and OMG in Group A, with EDG, Chaogu and Road Elite in Group B, with Newbie and Vici Gaming tied for the 4th place spot. And for China's Challenger League, the LSPL, we've got another week down of matches where we saw a fair amount of shuffling in the top and bottom 4 of the standings. So Young Miracles and DS Gaming traded 1st and 2nd place, while Royal Club and Suning Gaming are now in 2nd and 4th place. For the bottom of the standings, Mighty Eagle have dropped down 3 positions, bumping up Now or Never, Saint Gaming, and Gamma Esport Dream. Now for our final major region, we've got the LMS in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, where our match results were AHQ beating Spider, J-Team beating Fireball, Machi beating Spider, and Flash Woes beating Hong Kong Esports. For our overall standings, Machi and Hong Kong Esports have traded 5th and 6th, and that's about it. For MVP point standings, we've got Mountain in first place with 5 titles, and Chawi in second place with 4 titles. Then in third place, we've got Fofo, Karsa, Mission, Maple, Morning, and Tazen with 3 games, and which is quite frankly a very long list of players with 2 titles. And for the region's Challenger Series, we've got another week of the ECS, where teams going undefeated were Raze Gaming and Team Yeti. For the overall standings, there is no longer a 3-way tie for first place, with Yeti and J-Team 2 dipping to 2nd and 3rd place, while Non-HK have dipped down 2 positions, bumping up Cougar Esport and Wings of Liberty. And for our wildcard region, starting off with Brazil's CB LOL, we had INT beating the Keyed Stars, CNB and Remo Brave tying, Red Canids beating OPK and Pain beating Kaboom. For the overall standings, the Keyed Stars have been ejected from the big tie for 2nd place, while Operation Kino moved down a position, no longer tying CNB Esports in 5th place. As for Brazil's Challenger Circuit, the BRCC, we had Pro Gaming Esports beat Ironhawk, INT Genesis beating T-Show, and IDM Parada and Keep Gaming tying. For the overall standings, things have remained untouched, however Pro Gaming Esports and T-Show have also secured playoff spots alongside INT Genesis. And for Turkey's TCL, we had another week of play in the books, where our 4 teams not losing any matches were Team Aurora, Supermassive, HWA, and Crew. For the overall standings, Team Aurora moved up into 4th place, while a big tie for 5th place was created between Fenerbahce, Dark Passage, and Galacticos. Now moving on to the Oceanic Region's OPL, we had Abyss Esports beating the Tainted Minds sub-squad, Chiefs Gaming beating Avantgarde, Legacy Esports beating Exile 5, and the Direwolves beating Sin Gaming. For the overall standings, things are once again the exact same, with Legacy Esports and Avantgarde once again trading 2nd and 4th place. Taking a quick stop in Japan, we've got both the LGL and the LJL Challenger Series. We're starting off in the LGL, we only had 2-0 games, with Rampage beating 7th Heaven, Unsold Stuff Gaming beating Scars, and Detonation beating Rascal Jester. For the overall standings, things have remained the same since it was just the top 3 beating down on the bottom 3. We also won't be looking at the MVP point standings because my source hasn't updated in that regard since last week. As for the LGL Challenger Series, we've currently got Detonation Rising going 2-0, RPG Kingdom going 0-2, with Crest Gaming, Heronix Gaming, Hex Alligators, and Overdrive all being tied with 1-1 records. Now for both the Northern and Southern Latin America Cups, starting off with the Northern side's LLN, we had Lion Gaming beat Predators Esports, Zaga Talent Gaming beating Infamous, and ties between Dash9 and Havocs, and Gaming versus Infinity CR. For the overall standings, things are the same except for Zaga and Infinity trading 3rd and 4th place. For our Team of the Week, my source hasn't updated the Team of the Week yet, but we know that Lion Gaming Sia has once again won the overall MVP of this week. And for Southern Latin America's CLS, we had the Last Kings beat Chaos Latin Gamers, with ties between Rebirth and Furious, Rebirth and Azurus, and KLG versus Halfnet. For our overall standings, the Last Kings and Azurus Gaming have once again traded 1st and 2nd place, while the Chaos Latin Gamers have moved down to dead last. Now going over to our CIS regions LCL, our 3 teams going 2-0 were our top 3 teams, Victus, Vega Squadron, and Virtus Pro. For the overall standings, everything looks the same with the exception of Natus Vincier, whom of which have been evicted from the tie for 4th place with M19 and Team Just Alpha. And as well, we've also got their Challenger Series, the CCL, where we had Group A matches of Zoff Gaming beating Dolphins and Star Team beating Team Just Challenger. So for the Group A standings, Zoff Gaming remain in 1st, Team Just Challenger remain in last, while Dolphins and Star Team are now tied for 2nd place. Now for Southeast Asia's GPL, over in Vietnam's VCS, we've had Young Generation move up 2 positions, bumping down eHub United and Ultimate, while Friends Forever QTV and Canto Cherry have traded 6th and 7th place. And for Indonesia's LOL Garuda series, we've had Kalion Tusa move up 2 positions from 7th to 5th, bumping down Pone D1 and Platinum Gaming. Though these results could be different because the actual OGS site hasn't updated their last 3 matches of the week, or their standings. And that'll do it for this week of our LOL Esports Rundown. My name is NormStorm, and not only do I thank you for watching this video, but also hope that you found it informative and entertaining. If you would like to know when more League of Legends news updates are uploaded, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel or follow me on Twitter at NormStormLOL. If you like the background music at all, you can send your compliments over to the creator Poorchoice over on his SoundCloud or Facebook. So thank you again so much for watching. If you would like to further your support of the show, you're always free to leave a like, comment, or share to your heart's content. Don't forget to check out the actual LOL time capsule this week. Keep an eye out for our 7.4 patch rundown and analysis video for this week. And in the video description, you'll see a link to my newest Team Dignitas article on Baron Baits, and I'll see you guys in the future with some more League of Legends content.